there was this article that we did recently see. Shout out to NFL.com, man, because they got to start making their predictions, right? Projecting who they think is gonna be worth discussing. So NFL.com, shout out to Lance Zierlein. He had put together his top 10 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year candidates for the 2024 season. All right, so I'll just get right to it. Name 10 names. At number 10, it was Cooper DeJean. Shout out to Cooper with the Philadelphia Eagles. Then coming in at number 9, rocking that beautiful black and gold like the homie Deke. We talking Payton Wilson. Shout out. Then at number 8, they just like his name, Chop Robinson. Miami Dolphins, Squish the Fish. At 7, Edgerrin Cooper, linebacker with Texas A, or linebacker from Texas A&M with the Packers now. And then at 6, they went Terrion Arnold. Deke, that was one of your dudes, right? You liked him a lot, right?
I thought he could have been a Steeler.
Heck yeah, that was best. I thought that was your guy right there, man. But with the Detroit Lions, they got him at 6. With the 5th best odds, Quinyon Mitchell, the speedy corner out of Toledo that is with the Philadelphia Eagles. Byron Murphy, the 2nd, is the 4th best odds for Defensive Rookie of the Year, playing with the Seattle Seahawks, a defensive tackle. At number 3, we got the pass rusher out of UCLA, Latu, Indianapolis Colts. Number 2, they say Dallas Turner, the outside linebacker from Bama that is now playing with the Minnesota Vikings. And at number 1, best odds for Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse, pass rusher out of Florida State that is currently with the Los Angeles Rams. Now, in terms of what the guy said about Payton Wilson, says, I remember thinking Shaquille, formerly Darius Leonard, had a real shot as a dark horse Defensive Rookie of the Year candidate back in 2018 because of his ability to impact games and pile up stats in so many categories. By the end of that season, Leonard was named Defensive Rookie of the Year and First Team All-Pro. I'm not predicting Wilson will receive the same accolades, but the long, rangy linebacker from North Carolina State consistently produced the same type of high-impact stats in college that Leonard did at South Carolina State. While the Steelers have good depth and established veteran leadership at inside linebacker, don't be surprised if Wilson finds his way onto the field. How we feeling about it?
Yeah, I think it's a good take. He just got to play. That's really what it comes down to. Cole Holcomb on that PUP list, going to open up some opportunity, but he's got right now at least 2 guys ahead of him, and Landon Roberts and Patrick Queen. The good thing for Wilson, though, is if Holcomb doesn't come back, that second guy, Landon Roberts, he's already a guy that we're not considering an every down linebacker.
Correct.
For us. So Payton Wilson can show his splash and like what he's really capable of. It's like, why don't we want to pair Payton Wilson with Patrick Queen and have them out there for the majority of the time?
Hey, look, more athletic, more speed.
Yeah, like why do we
younger?
Why do we want to put ourselves potentially at a disadvantage with a Landon Roberts versus Payton Wilson? Because Payton Wilson, if everything comes to full fruition with him, and I'm not saying that's going to happen in his rookie year, but if he shows he's at least capable of playing out there and he's not going to be hurting us, then like he could do it all. Like he could cover, he could get after the running back, he could get you tackles for anything, rush the passer even too, contain the quarterback if it's a Lamar Jackson we're going up against.
Almost like
whereas like a Landon Roberts, we know we're at a disadvantage.
Now hold on, Deke.
It's coverage.
Hold on, Deke, man. Don't be coming at E-Rob like that. E-Rob, the dark grind. You seen how he pulled up the training camp. Did you see how he pulled up the training camp?
Yeah.
Did you see how he pulled up the training camp?
This isn't a shot at Landon Roberts, but it's just like if we could get our defense completely on our P's and Q's and completely refined, where the offense, like I don't know, they don't have some like great mismatch no matter what down it is.
Yeah.
Like I think that's something you gotta lean into, and that's something Payton Wilson can give you as a defense. Because obviously Landon Roberts, he could be out there on first or second down, like more rundowns. But I mean, you get a good quarterback, you get good offensive coordinator or just a good offensive mind
Like
going
a
up
Josh
against
Allen,
that.
something like that.
Yeah, they could check out of it and point out the mismatch. And teams that aren't afraid to throw on first downs will probably try to attack Landon Roberts.
Yeah.
So if you can get a Payton Wilson out there, why not? If you think he's ready, like I think it'd be awesome.
But it's E-Rob though. No,
I know it's a shame because I really like Landon Roberts. But we saw some of his shortcomings at the end of last year.
Yeah.
But you saw what he can give you from a toughness standpoint and just being a traditional old school linebacker standpoint. And I love that stuff. I love it. But
AFC North. Let's not forget we play AFC North.
The 2024 NFL though too. And
this is also
you're talking about the AFC North. We are going to be going up against the Joe Burrow and the Lamar Jackson.
This is very true.
It's tough. It is still the AFC North at the heart of it, but
it's hybrid now.
Yeah, it is. It's more hybrid.
Because you definitely got some athletes on the perimeters, man.
You got athletes on the perimeters. You got good quarterbacks in the division.
And Cleveland's still Cleveland.
I like the take.
Yeah.
I like the take.
Respect.
I don't know if 9's too low or too high because I don't know how much a bunch of these other guys are going to be playing for their respective teams.
Because I was looking, some of these dudes were drafted higher, and I think that's why they might be listed higher. And then the others, it's like, if you're an edge rusher, you're going to naturally
Wilson's the only round 3 guy on this list.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Edgerrin Cooper's ahead of him, but he's a second-round draft pick. So I'm like...
Oh, the edge rushers. Those
right,
are easy
but if
to
you're
put
an
on
edge
the
rusher,
list.
like if you get 10 sacks as a rookie, you're going to win You're going to win the award.
I think that's a lot of respect to Payton Wilson then.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Because I was like, no other person up here outside of the second round... Cooper DeJean, second round, and he's a safety on top of that, / like space nickel player. So you banking on picks or some of that splash with him, whereas with Payton, it's like, you're not even listed as the starter right now. We know you got 2 more than capable, proven dudes in front of you, with another guy that's over here working to get healthy.
Yeah.
But he still feels like, what you put on tape collegiately, man, your athleticism, your traits, all of that with your production screams, if you get out there, man, you're going to be a problem to deal with. That's why we're excited to see him. I'm telling you,
I just feel like if he plays, he's going to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Flat out.
Yep.
It's just what's that process going to look like?
Yeah. How do we get to him being on the field? Is it via injury? Is it via somebody playing bad? Or is it, he's making so much noise in practice that they're starting to create packages for him. And every time he's on that field, we can't keep taking him off of it. If it's that, then, man, I think it's great all around. And I think at the same time, a Landon Roberts, a Cole Holcomb, or whoever, I think that they would respect it and understand what it was also way more in that situation or that vein than if he was a first-round draft pick and we were just throwing him out there in front of them dudes, because you don't feel like it's earned. You don't feel you had a chance to actually fight for it. A Landon feels like right now I got a chance to at least defend my spot. Cole is hurt, so he understands, man, this is the business. Queen, that's big money, that's new money, that's untouchable, at least for this season. But the dudes know what it is. Mark Robinson, he knows what it is. So it's like, you just want to feel like you got a chance to fight it. Let me fight, let me prove something. And for Payton, I just feel like for him, man, just do you. Because you the boogeyman to these other dudes. Because you're the one that wasn't supposed to be available. You supposed to be first round dudes. You're not supposed to have been around there third round. And now you here. But we love it. Yeah.
I'm excited. I mean, like I said before, he already had that one play that showed up on my Twitter feed where I don't know what quarterback was it, Fields? I can't remember what quarterback it was, but holy hell, he was there in an instant.
He can go, bro.
Yeah, once he broke off the offensive line, like
he can go.
He was right there, and you could tell the speed is
he can go
very evident.
When you see his size in person, you're just like, bro, why are you that big? Like, you're a big human. And I actually do like the comparison with the Shaq Leonard, man. In terms of those, like, long, tall, rangy type dudes, man. But more importantly, dudes that create splash.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone was, like he said, was anyone talking about Shaq Leonard being Rookie of the Year?
Nah. And he came on the scene.
But he got the opportunity and was putting up crazy stats.
Facts. Because he wasn't supposed to get the opportunity. I feel like they had an injury that opened the door for him, and then it was like, oh, who is this kid?
I can't remember, to be honest. Yeah, he wasn't on my radar at all coming out in the draft at that point.